Oh, well, all right, y'all. So welcome back to another one from Love 24 Hours here, where we review content that could either brighten or enlighten your day. All right, y'all. So whew. You know what? I really don't even have it in me to explain today either. So listen, I'm gonna keep it cute and simple here. So I had multiple deaths. Like I had a handful of deaths in my family. So shout out to my family because last year was a whirlwind for us. Some natural causes, and then we had one accident. So yeah, my family, we really were going through it. So, but I'm back now. Yeah, I'm back. So I think that's about it. I'm gonna keep it there for right now. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump straight into the video.
Seems like you forgot again. So let me remind you. You've made it through things you thought would break you. You've stood alone in rooms where no one noticed your pain. You've smiled with a heavy heart, just to make others comfortable. You've survived days you didn't think you'd get through. Nights where your mind wouldn't stop racing.
I look great, see this skin, see this face. You don't love yourself, but shit, I can't relate. Cause little bitch, I'm a move. Better know that I'm a move. So sentimental when I'm smoking on that window and I'm looking out the window thinking about you.
Makes the neighbors think I'm selling dope. I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Selling dope, selling dope, selling dope. Well, motherfucker, I am. Motherfucker, I am. Neighbors think I'm selling dope. I am.
Judy read the evolution book and they called me and they told me I solved the Roswell incident. They said, well, the aliens had passed away and we had the ships, but we did not know how they flew until we read Matrix Evolution book, page 84.
How did you know how these flew?
I created that ship, so that's how I knew, and that's what I told Homeland Security. And they sent me classified information showing and proving to me that they had those same ships that I am talking about right there.
This symbol was found in the Temple of Osiris in Egypt, and it had been molecularly burned into the wall, and it's 6,000 years old. This same symbol has been found in the forbidden temples in China, sitting under the fufu dogs, and the foot on it, the flower of life, saying whoever controlled that flower of life controlled the universe. There were secrets in that flower of life that Da Vinci spent his whole life trying to uncover. There were secrets in that flower of life that Newton spent his whole life in secret trying to uncover. The same secrets that Pythagoras was desperately trying to uncover. But the problem was, they kept seeing this in a two-dimensional space. They couldn't get it out of this two-dimensional frame, and as a result, they got stuck in this plane, a flat plane. Now, what Da Vinci and all of them wanted to do, they were trying to find a way to bring this flower to life, because what is inside of it? Well, apparently, there were secrets inside of it. Shapes, they got the Merkaba and all of those other things out of it. But they were misled by something I think called a straight line. You guys believe in straight lines? You believe there's straight lines in the universe? Well, let me hit you with something. All energy in the universe is expressed in what? It's in motion. If something is still,
Season, you have to move in silence. You see, there are people around you that will support, will buy a ticket, but really don't expect you to win. And you gotta understand, when people do not believe you will succeed, that doubtful energy can affect you. Hang around these people enough and you will also think that you can't succeed.
7-second affirmation. I command everything that is rightfully mine to reach me now, without delay, without struggle, in grace, and in overflow. And so it is.
I'm nothing like what I look like. I'm really not the one, but you know.
This is those who ordain and demand, not those who lack
need, and beg. Prayers are not said with the mouth. They're said with your mind and emotions. Those who have plenty and pray will be blessed with more. And those who have nothing and pray will just lose the little that they have. And I'm not a Christian or religious or nothing. I'm just saying this because I feel like y'all need to hear it. And the reason this is the case is because God and you are of the same thing. The idea, if anybody tells you that they are those two things exist as two fucking real things, me and a God as two separate things, that person is ignorant and they do not know whatever the fuck they are claiming to know. God is not separated from nothing and you aren't either, because the truth is secular. The answer is infinity. The beginning is the destination. The destination is the starting point. All things end where they start. Literally. This is why when you fucking feel a certain way, your physical life look that way. Everybody that you see in any circumstance, that circumstance look just like them. You ain't never seen a motherfucker that truly know in their heart. Like a person who knows doing good will only get them done wrong. You've never seen one of those people do good and get good. Every time they do good, they get done wrong. Exactly. You've never seen a person who knows that doing good brings them good. Do good and get anything other than that. You've never seen a person who knows that they can do bad and still get good shit. Do bad and get anything other than good shit. You've never seen a person who knows that if they do bad, bad things will happen to them. Do bad and anything other than bad things happen to them. You know why? Because everybody is telling the truth. Because the one truth is that all things are infinite. All things end where they start. On the most profound level, everything is infinite. It is all the same infinite God. Everything is the Lord, and the Lord is everything, and God is the only thing that exists. You are the only thing that exists. Don't make me go into detail about that. And this is why when you know that you have nothing and you ask God for more, meaning that I'm someone that don't got shit and I need you to give it to me. He don't give you nothing. You don't get nothing. I don't give a damn what God you pray to. It could be the Christian God. It could be the brown God. It could be the goddamn leaf God. It could be 3-4 gods. It don't matter. This is why anybody who prays to whatever God they pray to, when I ain't got shit, God, and I need you to give it to me. I don't got nothing. Give it to me. Yeah, God don't give them shit. But the motherfucker that know that, I'm already good. I'm not even coming to you to ask for shit. I got a light bill due. Your light bill has been paid. Thank you, Father, for paying my light bill. God, or whatever. Or if you're an atheist, I'm good. Whatever. The point is, those who pray from a place of having, because they know that they have, they don't ask for shit in a prayer. Their prayers are nothing but thank you. Oh, appreciate you. Hey, light bill, thank you. Thank you for handling that. Appreciate that. And those people are good. But those who go and be like, light bill, God, I ain't got no lights. I ain't got no fucking lights. Give me some lights. And then they leave. I ain't got no lights. And then the lights go off. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer because of this. The world is like it is because people don't understand this. Good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people, and good things happen to good people and bad things happen to bad people because of this. Everybody gets the equivalent of what they already fucking are on all levels. You don't get what you deserve. You don't get what you work for. You don't get what you think you're supposed to have. You get the physical shit that looks just like your mind and your emotions. And now when you factor in that the majority of society's mind and emotions are fucking horrific, they have the most horrific thoughts and the most horrific feelings on an everyday basis. Yeah, of course, 90% of the world's physical circumstances look like shit. Of course, most people are poor, don't have nothing. And of course, there's a few that have things, whether they're rich people or just average everyday people that still seem to be thriving. It's because you get what you are. Now what the fuck you think you're supposed to have? And this is why the prayers of those who already have are always answered. Whether you're religious or not. Atheist or not. And this is why the prayers of those who don't have shit fall on deaf ears and they lose the little they had. You know why? Because you ain't got shit. A motherfucker that ain't got shit, you supposed to keep losing. The motherfucker that has everything or realizes that they are everything, motherfucker, you already got anything you want. It's not even a fact of you asking. It's just you remembering. I'm good. Shit, I'm good. I'm tripping. Light bill, I'm tripping. We good. So yeah, good morning. Lock the fuck in.
Reality is a mirror. Every experience in your reality is an opportunity for you to prove to the universe or the mirror that you indeed have changed. It is literally waiting for you to respond differently so that it can react different.
That exists is vibration. You must first call in love to receive it. I'm a magnet, I attract it. Feel love coming through me, I have it. I'm a magnet, no attachments. I receive and deserve life's magic.
Chosen one, your suffering just got evicted, and it's never coming back. Let that sink in. For years you've been walking through fire that never seemed to end. You've carried storms that looked permanent, battles that felt endless, and trials that made you wonder if God had forgotten your address. But here's the truth no one tells you. Even the darkest seasons have an expiration date. Psychologists say the human brain remembers trauma longer than joy. It lingers, it echoes, it replays. But spiritually, the opposite is true. Once a chosen one survives the breaking point, the pain loses its right to follow them into the next chapter. What tormented you yesterday simply doesn't have clearance to step into your tomorrow. And here's where the humor kicks in. Hell thought you were a forever subscription. They assumed you'd be stuck in pain on auto-renew like Netflix charging your card without permission. But God just hit the cancel button, and no matter how much they beg, your suffering won't get reinstated. This isn't optimism, it's reality. You've passed the test. The contract is void, the cycle is broken. The very thing that was designed to bury you has already served its only purpose, to prove you are unshakable. And from this day forward, the words stand firm. You will never have to go through that again. Number one, what tried to break you cannot repeat its cycle. What tried to break you cannot repeat its cycle because cycles only work on the unhealed. Once you've walked through the furnace and endured what most people would collapse under, the pattern itself loses its grip. The reason it felt so brutal and so relentless was because it wasn't just an attack. It was the enemy's attempt to create a loop to keep you circling in pain, disappointment, and defeat. Cycles of suffering are designed to drain people until they lose their fight. But here's the truth. You broke the loop by outlasting it. That season was not random. It was calculated to feel endless. You might have noticed how the pain kept repeating in different disguises. Betrayal after betrayal, loss after loss, setback after setback. That wasn't coincidence. It was spiritual design. Darkness survives by recycling misery. If one weapon works against you, it tries it again and again until you break. But when you didn't break, something happened in the unseen. The cycle collapsed on itself. Think about it. How many times did the same lesson show up in your life wearing a different face? How many times did you ask yourself, why does this keep happening to me? It kept happening because the enemy had confidence that you'd eventually surrender to the pattern. But the moment you endured long enough without folding, the pattern was destroyed at its root. That's why it can never repeat itself with the same force again. There's a reason survivors have a different kind of authority. It's not just because they made it out, it's because their spirit now carries immunity. You didn't just survive what tried to destroy you, you exhausted it, you drained it of its energy, and it has nothing left to feed on in your life. The suffering had an assignment, and you fulfilled it. That's why you will never have to walk that road again. The cycle has expired. The enemy doesn't have the power to invent new torment out of thin air. It relies on patterns, generational wounds, familiar triggers. You've already disarmed the most dangerous ones by refusing to bow. So what tried to break you once cannot repeat itself. It's over permanently. You've not only outlasted the storm, you've shut down the system that produced it. And that is why you will never face that same nightmare again. Number two, the contract of suffering has expired. The contract of suffering has expired because pain always comes with terms, even if they're hidden from you. Nothing you went through was endless, even though it felt that way. Every hardship has a purpose, a limit, and an expiration date set in the spiritual realm before it ever touched your life. The reason it dragged on for so long is because there were lessons, strengths, and revelations that could not be rushed. Once you absorbed them, once you grew into the person you were meant to become through it, the contract had no more ground to stand on. It could not extend itself, and it could not demand more from you. Think of suffering as a legal case in a courtroom you never saw. Every battle you faced had conditions attached. The permission given to the enemy to touch certain parts of your life was never permanent. It had a boundary. The tears you shed, the prayers you whispered in exhaustion, the nights you almost gave up, all of it was accounted for in that contract, and when the appointed time ran out, the case against you was dismissed. That's why now you feel a shift, a release, a weightlifting that you can't fully explain. It's not luck, it's not coincidence, it's spiritual law. The most dangerous lie pain tells you is that it will never end. That lie is designed to weaken you, to make you collapse before you reach the finish line. But because you endured past the point where most people break, you've lived to see the clause that pain never reveals until the appointed time. And that time has been reached. The contract has been fulfilled in your life, and it cannot renew itself. This is why the future won't look like your past. Even if the enemy wanted to bring the same destruction back, it no longer has legal access. You've served the sentence, you've paid the cost, and heaven has marked it as complete. What once held authority to enter your life has now been stripped of all rights to touch you again. Your suffering did not outlive you, you outlived it. The contract ended the moment you walked out of the season carrying wisdom instead of defeat. And because it's expired, you'll never have to face that same pain again. It is finished.
You must understand that 100-year-old Bibles Vote for Abraham Lincoln, containing hidden books that I had not read before. Where did you find this? With missing pages.
My friend Chris found this in the trash.
What seems to be a scandalous print edition, probably illegal.
And he was dumpster diving in Aiken somewhere.
Finding me.
That's all the stuff that was in it.
Strikes me as somewhat coincidental. 1937? What are these? Whoa! This is a crime scene report from July 23rd, 1942. Did you make sense of any of this?
As far as I could tell, Freemasons had this Bible.
The Apocrypha. 1812. 1797.
How does that add up?
1828, 1857, 1893, 1853, 1921, 2025.
Look at the names though.
Athena, Sarah, Ida, Sarah, Anna, Ida.
I marked the Apocrypha on the white page.
The Apocrypha is not in the regular Bible. Council of Nicaea in 425 AD is when the Catholic Church decided it was canonical. And they threw out the Apocrypha. If this was printed in the 17 or 1800s...
Shouldn't be in there.
No, heresy.
It's got some interesting shit in there.
Ecclesiasticus.
The only thing missing out of there is the map. There was a map right here. One of the nation's oldest masons succumbs at 93.
Why did the stonemasons have a old heretical Bible?
You can see Joe Bowie of Chatfield. He has to establish fraternity. Fraternity test supposedly didn't come out until 1984.
1864. Vote for Abraham Lincoln.
Now this pen was in the book and the binding.
Oh, that's a Scottish type pattern. Think look at the blue and white in the Freemasons.
If you flip that out, it turns into this.
Geometric prisms.
Yep, Masons. Mm-hmm.
Be a hexagram if you combine two of them. My fucking brain is spinning right now. Anything strange happened after you got this Bible? Any weird anomalies in your life?
Yes. Bugs started coming at me. Grasshoppers. Slugs were coming at my windows.
A slug at your window?
I just one. Multiple.
Too much information to extrapolate here. The dates. Chatfield, Minnesota. How does someone from Chatfield, Minnesota wind up at Dumpster Lincoln County, South Carolina? From the Freemasons? The old banned book of the Bible with weird shit in it? I'm gonna have to extrapolate data for a long time. I'm going to investigate.
I'm going to Ohio. Flying to Ohio.
The 221 Alpha Victor, contact Grissom Approach.
Contact Grissom Approach, 1 Alpha Victor. Grissom Approach, 1 Alpha Victor, with you at 3,300, climbing to 5,500.
221 Alpha Victor, Grissom Approach, at it.
I did, 1 Alpha Victor. Gotta make sure everything is good in the green, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I really do gotta use the bathroom. I'm okay. I said, baby, no, no, no. Jennifer, would you refer? Hey, I'm only burning 2.7 gallons an hour. My birthday is in 2 days. I turned 17. I'm grown now. I'm grown. I can't believe that I'm actually doing this, you know. I'm actually doing this.
I need you to make the longest matchup you can.
Shit, okay. 3 minutes?
Yep.
I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car, singing, life is one big party when you're still young, but who's gonna have your back when it stacks on deck? Patron on ice, we can pop bottles all night, and you can have a little chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. I can't tell you what it really is, I can only tell you what it feels like. And right now it's a steel night, and my windpipe buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh, yeah. My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. Never made it as a wise man, couldn't cut it as a poor. If I could find you now, things would get better. I get knocked down, but I get up again, and they're never gonna keep me down. Cause I'ma tell you, like who told me, cash rules everything around me. It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. Check it, to the left, everything you want in a box to the left. You find a spot and I'll find the money. You be the pretty and I'll be the funny. Had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt, and she was killing me in that mini skirt, yeah. Well, I'm in love with the shape of you. You push and pull like a magnet, I promise. She's so self-conscious, got no idea what she's doing in college. I'm going down, down, baby. Your street in a Range Rover, street sweeper, baby. Cock ready to let it go. My life is brilliant, my love is pure. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the... Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's four-post bed. Oh, baby, you got what I need. And you say he's just a friend, and you say he's just a friend. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know, but hey, you're crazy, bitch, but you're so good I'm on top. Wanna talk about me, wanna talk about I, wanna talk about number one. Oh my, me, my, see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Cause you had a bad day, taking one down, sing a sad song just to turn it around. Well, tear my heart open and sew myself shut. Bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Bitch.
Told me in past sense, when you catch me out, it's on sight. But who in the bushes? I wish this was that sticker bush. I'll push you out. This is my owner looking. We know each other. We friendly. Don't you ever get it twisted. I'll push, boy, I'll bury you up in the doggone bonsai tree. Don't you ever play with me like that. Ain't nothing soft about me. I don't even eat soft food. Everything hard around here. Concrete sapsucker.
Alright, y'all. So thank you for joining me for another one today. So yeah, the video has come to a close. Yo, show of hands, who all thought that was a child under that blanket instead of a monkey? Oh, that one clip, bro. Look, and I'm already kind of laughing at the next clips that y'all gonna see in the next video. It's one in particular. I want to, you know what? I think I'm never mind. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm holding that to the next one. So all right, y'all. So yeah, I hope you had a day that you deserve, and until the next one, peace within.